Welcome, my friends. This is Uncle Bryan from the Walker's Way. Now, normally my channel is all about showing you how to do repairs around your house, but I'm adding a series regarding my weight loss journey. Now, the last few years, I've resorted to a diet of fast food for, well, pretty much all 3 meals every day, mostly due to my crazy work schedule. Now, that lifestyle has destroyed my normally Greek godlike figure and left me looking like a 64-year-old overweight old man. Which really sucks considering I'm only 45. All right, so I am 64, but I don't want to look or feel like an old man. So starting today, I have 36 weeks before my 65th birthday. And I vow to lose 36 pounds in that 36 weeks. So, how do I plan on doing that? Well, I'm resorting to an old tried and true weight loss method called, are you ready? Starvation. Well, actually, I'm only going to starve myself maybe for the first 3 weeks or so while I research and try other methods. And what are those other methods? I don't know yet. But I want to start this journey today. So while I do some research, I'm just going to cut out nearly all food right now. Now, during the next 36 weeks, I'm sure I'll try several different methods to reach my goal. Now, intermittent fasting has piqued my interest. Now, if you have any suggestions, please drop a comment below. Anything that doesn't involve surgery or medications will be considered. Now, I'll probably even throw in some exercise in this journey ahead. Now, keep in mind, my work between my residential service company, filming, and posting on social media takes up from around 5:30 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week. So keep in mind, anything that you suggest that cuts into that schedule probably won't make the cut. That means spending hours at a gym, or God, even driving to the gym won't be considered. Now, it'll have to be something that I can do at home, at my desk, or while I work. Now, chair yoga or chair workout or whatever that chair thing is also caught my eye. Now, I plan on posting a video each week summarizing the past week. And this is starting on a Sunday, so my week will go from Sunday through Saturday. And if all goes well, I'll post each Sunday on my journey from the past week. Now, the next 36 weeks, it's not going to center 100% on my weight loss journey, but it's probably going to morph into more like a week in the life of Uncle Bryan. That's me. So I plan on including snippets during the days on my life, my daily routine, thoughts that bounce around in my head and seem to escape out my mouth, in addition to my diet, my exercises, and the transformation in my quest to lose these 36 pounds in the next 36 weeks. Now, I'm going to take a photo of myself each day over the next 255 days, and then I'll link them together in a time-lapse collage at the end of this series, so you can see how I change from, well, beginning to end. Well, at least I hope there's going to be a change. Now, I'm sure the first few episodes are not going to be that engaging while I learn how to put my life out there for everyone to watch, which is not going to be an easy thing to do, from a mental standpoint. And I hope as this series progresses, I can make it interesting enough so that you'll join me each week on this journey of mine. And if I'm successful, I hope it helps others put the bonbons down, get off the couch, and start their own journey. Now, before I close this opening segment, just let me say how much I appreciate the support that you've already given my channel. And if you haven't subscribed off of my home repair videos, I hope you'll think about subscribing because of this series. Now, I'll still be putting out home repair videos. I mean, that's not going away. So, I love y'all, even the haters. Okay, you get the idea of what my plan is? So without further delay, tap that thumbs up like button, the subscribe button, grab some popcorn, sit back, and watch how an old man is going to throw his life out there for all to see, no matter how embarrassing. And here is week 1. Okay, so we're going to start this journey. So what's my plan of attack? I have to have a plan, right? Nah, not really. I'm just going to wing it. So here's what I plan on doing. For breakfast, I'm going to eat an avocado. Yep, that's it. Just an avocado, one whole avocado for breakfast. And then for the rest of the day, I'm not going to eat. All I'm going to do, I'm going to take a jug of water and just drink water all day long. My goal is to drink a gallon of water a day. And then for dinner, when I get home at night, I'm just going to eat a handful of raw carrots. That's it, just some carrots. But I know the carrots are going to kind of get boring, and if I don't kind of spice them up a little bit, I'll probably deviate from the diet. So I'll just take some like cream of chicken soup and warm it up and use it like a dipping sauce for the carrots, or maybe just pour it over the carrots, kind of like a gravy. That's it. Avocado for breakfast, water all day long, and some raw carrots at night for dinner. And let's see how that goes in the beginning. All right, we're into day 4. Just want to give you a little update. So I'm kind of a bad boy today. So day 4, and I caved. So look what I got. Raising canes. Yeah, I know. But, I was feeling pretty good because it's only been 4 days, and I've lost 9.5 pounds. Of course, you always lose a lot of weight. I know, 9.5 pounds. But you always lose a lot of weight in the very beginning. That's going to be a water weight or whatever. It's not going to be a real weight. But I was still feeling pretty good, and I was hungry. So I got me some canes, mostly because my cat likes stirred chicken. So that's why I got it, not for me. But I was feeling pretty good because, okay, so here, let me see here. I started off at 246.3 pounds. Last night when I weighed myself, I was at 236.8. So that's 9.5 pounds I'm down. So I was feeling pretty good. My goal is to lose a pound a week for 36 weeks. And so now it's been 4 days and I've lost 9.5 pounds. So, but I can't cheat like this all the time because the further I go, the harder it is going to be to lose weight. So today's kind of a one-off. Although in a couple days, I do have a dinner, but I'm going to be very... how should I say, I'm going to have a lot of control, a lot of self-control. So I will not gorge, and I will be very, very, oh, can you hear that? It's my kitty. Say hi, baby. That's baby. There you go. All right. So baby says hi, and she's a little upset that I'm not eating like I normally do because she usually gets a little bit of the scraps. So just because I'm on a diet, baby's on a diet. All right, just want to give you an update on day 4. right, it's day 7. This is the first week of my journey. So my journey is to lose 1 pound a week on an average for 36 weeks. So 36 pounds in 36 weeks. This is day 7. So now I've gone through 7 days. Now I did show you before the little cheat day I had on day 4 with the Raising Cane's. Oh, that was so good. So my weight kind of fluctuated this week a little bit because of the cheat day. Now today I was supposed to have a dinner today. So it was, technically today was supposed to be my cheat day, and I added Wednesday in there, so I made 2 cheat days this week, which is really 1 more than I should have and 2 more than I really want to do. But this tonight was actually scheduled a long time before, so before I started this journey. But it got canceled. So I was thinking, okay, great. So now I'm only down to my 1 cheat day for this week. So that's pretty good. So at my peak, I was at 9.5 pounds below my starting weight. So, and like I said, in the beginning, you're gonna lose a lot of weight in the beginning, water weight or whatever it is. And I kind of went up for a couple days there, and now I'm back down again. So right now I'm at 9.3 pounds under my start weight, which is great for the first week. Now, I don't need to say, because some people I know, some people are going to say, well, it's not how much you weigh, it's how much you lose, it's how you feel and how you look. And I agree. So, I mean, but there has to be some kind of goal for me to reach, whether it's the weight I lose, or I could say I want to go down 2 pant sizes or 3 pant sizes, or go from a 2X shirt down to a large or an extra large or whatever it is. There still has to be some kind of goal. So my goal was, because I had 36 weeks before my 65th birthday, I decided to lose 36 pounds, so an average of 1 pound a week. So that's my goal. If I don't make the pound a week, does that mean I lose out on this journey? No, because it's just a kind of a goal, something to strive for. I may lose more than that. I may not lose as much, but it all depends on how I look. I mean, if I'm looking good, if I like the way I look, then so much the better. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I mean, if I lose 20 pounds but I look good, then I'm happy with that. So right now it's just a goal. So that's my thing, 36 pounds in 36 weeks. And that's really what I want to go for. I'd like to be able to lose the 36 pounds. I started at 246.3, so that would put me down to about 210 pounds. Maybe a little light for me. I'm 6'2", but 210 pounds, it's about where I'd like to be. I want to get down to a 34-inch pant, so a 34-inch waist. So if I can wear a 34 by 36, because I'm tall, so 36 inseam. So if I can do a 34 by 36, I'd be ecstatic. I have clothes in my closet that I could wear once again, because that's my clothes. But if I can, at least get down to that, I don't care. I can weigh 10,000 pounds as long as I can wear the clothes that I want to wear. So it doesn't matter. So, but like I said, this is my goal. This is what I'm striving for. So right now I'm 9.3 pounds down for the week. I don't know if I've lost any inches, but I think I have, because I'm going to show you here in a second. But first of all, I just want to kind of touch on a few things. So if you're one that wants to better themselves, or say you have a goal, you want to lose some weight, you want to go down a dress size or a pant size or a shirt size, or whatever your goal is, or whatever you are striving to reach, you can do it. And hopefully I won't relapse too many times during the next 35 weeks now, and I'll be where I want to be. Back when I was going to turn 60, I was planning on being one of the best shapes of my life. I was going to have a big birthday party for my 60th birthday, and that's when COVID hit. So COVID hit earlier that year, so I couldn't have my party. I did kind of get in the shape I wanted to, not quite all the way, but I did do very well in that. But then from the last 5 years, or 4.5 now, whatever it is, I've kind of gone the other way. And a lot of it has to do with this job. I mean, I have a business where I work a lot. Not only do so I have this residential service company that I work tremendous hours at. On top of that, I have my YouTube channel, so I'm recording and editing and posting and stuff like that all the time also. So there's a lot going on in my life, and it's just easier not to cook. I get up in the morning. So here's what my typical day was, because I usually would wake up around 5:30. I'd be out of bed by 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'd come to my desk. I do some paperwork and get the day ready, and then I'd usually hit the road sometime between 8 and 9. And then I'd get home, well, depending on the time of year, because usually in the wintertime when it gets dark earlier, I try to get home a little earlier because I really don't like working in the dark. So I try to get home a little earlier, but then I usually start a little earlier also. But normally during like the summertime, or when it's normally light out, I'll hit the road like 8 or 9 in the morning, depending on how many jobs are going on, and I won't get home until 5 or 6 at night. But then I'm sitting there doing paperwork, I'm doing up invoices, doing up bids, all kinds of bookkeeping stuff for hours on end. Plus I'm editing videos and trying to post them, and a lot going on. And usually I don't get to bed till like 11, 12 o'clock. So usually about midnight is when I get to bed, and then it all starts over again the next day around 5 or 6. So for me, cooking was something that kind of took away from everything that I was doing. So it was so much easier. I'd just get up in the morning and I'd just go down the block and I'd pick up some McDonald's or Burger King or whatever it happened to be that morning. I'd come back, I'd eat it at my desk while I'm doing my paperwork. And then since I'm out all day long running around from job sites to picking up materials and working and everything, it's so much easier just to go through a drive-through and pick up some lunch. And then of course coming home, I'm tired at that time. I really don't want to spend time in the kitchen cooking, and I know I have tons of paperwork and videos to edit and everything after that. So I'm like, I don't want to sit in the kitchen. So it's just easier on the way home to swing through drive-through again. So 3 days a week, it was fast food, and that does take a toll on you. Now, I don't drink coffee, but Diet Coke is kind of like my caffeine fix. So I still really crave my Diet Coke in the morning. And this week, I've only had it once. So I feel pretty good about that, but I still crave it in the morning. And instead of getting the large size like I usually do with whatever meal I'm getting, now I think I'm just gonna go and just get a small Diet Coke every morning. And I don't wanna buy some cans and put them in the fridge and say, okay, I already have them here, because if I do, I'll end up drinking one in the morning and taking a couple with me on the road and then drinking one when I get home. And so it'll kind of perpetuate itself again because I really have no self-control. So I figure I'll just go through, I'll just get a small Diet Coke in the morning. That'll give me my caffeine fix, and I'll love it. And then I can just get on with my day. So that's kind of how my day used to go. Now, the hours are pretty much the same. Although since it's wintertime and it's getting dark earlier, I get home earlier, but I'm still at my desk working and stuff until 11 or 12 o'clock at night. So it's just less time out in the field, but still putting in is just as many hours. But now, because I'm starting to try to do this, I've limited what I eat and how I eat. And I know some people are going to say, oh, the way I'm eating now, that's not healthy for you. But you know what? It's okay. I don't care. And it's just a temporary thing right now, just to try to lose some weight fast. And I know there's all kinds of diet fads out there and things you can do. And people are going to put comments down below about how they lost weight, which is great. However you did it, it's wonderful. Okay? This is just the way I'm going to do it. I know how my body is and how I lose weight and how I gain weight. I gain weight very easily. So for me, just eating a little bit, I can really gain weight. Several years ago, like I said, before my 60th birthday, I went on like a watermelon diet where I was just eating watermelon, 3 meals a day, all day long. I take it for snacks and everything. And I lost a lot of weight very fast. And then I just kind of went back to eating normal. And then once again, I just kind of reverted back to my old ways again. But that's how it worked for me. So this way I get up in the morning and I have an avocado. So I take an avocado and I eat an avocado for breakfast. That's my breakfast. I would take gallons of water jugs with me all day long, and I would just drink water all day. So I know that's good. I haven't been drinking my Diet Coke. That's going to change. I think I need my Diet Coke because I know I need that little push in the morning. So I think I'm going to go and have a little Diet Coke every morning, but I'm still going to take my jug of water and I'll drink water all day long. But right now, like I said, I eat an avocado in the morning, and then I don't eat during the day. I'll just water. And then when I come home at night, I'll have just some carrots. I might have a little maybe chicken broth or like cream of chicken or something, heat it up that I can dip it in or something. But that's it. And that's all I'm eating. And I know that's not very much, and people are going to say it's not healthy and I shouldn't be doing that. That's fine. I understand that. But for me, that's the way I'm going to lose my weight fast. And if I can get to a point where I know I can eat better and just do it regularly, then I'm fine. But I need that push in the beginning. So I need to just kind of get that landslide, get the weight down, make it feel like I'm accomplishing something right away. And if that happens, then I can start just eating a little bit better. And I'm going to show you why in just a second. But I just kind of want to give you an idea on what my journey is going to be and how it has been going and how it was going and hopefully how it is going to be in the future. So hopefully in the future, like I said, I can get that dip in the roller coaster, get the weight down, get ahead of the curve that I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm looking for an average of 1 pound a week. I'm way above that right now. I'm 9 pounds in 1 week. But I know that's going to fluctuate a lot. And the further I go, the harder it is going to be to lose the weight. So I need that slide right now. And then I'll just kind of eat healthier and a little bit better, but I'll just kind of cut down the portions. So, but other than that, it's going good right now, but I'm going to take you into the other room. I'm going to show you a little something that is the next step in helping me achieve my goals. Okay, so I'm in my bedroom now. So show you what I did today that's going to help me, give me something to strive for, other than just the daily weigh-ins and things like that. So today I went and bought a new pair of jeans, and I bought them on the next size down that I want to fit into. So when I started this out, I'm at a 38-inch pant waist is what I'm wearing. So I bought some 36s. I can get them on, but you can't really zip them up and make them feel good. I mean, it's tough. But this is the next step in the journey. I'd like to go from 38 to a 36, then to a 34. Now, I don't want the 34s to be like a tight 34, like, oh, I got into them, awesome. I want them to be like, hey, these fit, okay? So just like these 36, I can get into these. Can I get them buttoned up? Probably not. But my next step is to be able to wear these where they're a comfortable 36. So if they made 37s and 35s, it'd be nice to be able to step it down, one at a time, but it goes 38, then it goes to 36, then 34 and 32 and so forth. So I bought these today. This is what I'm striving for. So as soon as I can get into these, I'm going to feel much better. That gives me a kind of not only a visual to go for, but something I can feel. I feel like I'm making progress because, hey, I can wear pants that I couldn't wear before. Plus, there's a lot in my closet over there that once I start being able to wear those, I'll be happy also. Now, there's one other thing, and I really hate using the E word, but exercise. I'm going to show you here in a second. Hold on. So when I say exercise, I don't mean I'm going to join a gym and go down there every day and work out. No, it's not going to happen. Underneath all these clothes is a workout bench. Now, a lot of you have a elliptical or a bench or a cycle or something, and you use it as a clothes rack, just like this. So starting tomorrow, this is week 2, the clothes are gone off of here. We're going to start using this. This is what's called a Roman bench. It's kind of like for doing reverse sit-ups. It's good for the back and for the abdomen. Plus this, and then I'll also be doing some push-ups. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to sit there and do like 100 push-ups a day. We'll just start it off and see how it goes. But I need to incorporate some kind of exercise into that because I don't want to just lose weight. I kind of want to build up my muscle tone again. And I'm pretty strong and muscular, but it's protected by all this fat. So that's going to be the goal. So starting tomorrow, all these clothes are gone, and I am going to start exercising as part of my process to reach my goal. Yeah, I know, but it needs to be done. All right, so that pretty much wraps up my first week. So what I think I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to do like a daily vlog video each day, and then combine it all into one at the end of each week. So each week I will put out a video and kind of show you how that week went and what I did and what's going on, and just kind of like a recap of where I'm at for that week. So this is week one. Yes, I didn't do the little vlogs all week long, so I just kind of give you a little summary of what is happening, what it used to be and what it's going to be. But that'll change, and I'm sure over the next 35 weeks I will change things up and things will be different. Now, I did say I had a dinner tonight that got canceled, but I think I'm still going to cheat tonight. I think I'm going to treat myself. There's a little place right down the street here. It's called Winchell's. No, not Winchell's Donuts. I'm not going to a donut shop. For those of you who are from Vegas or have been to Vegas or whatever, we have what's called grill and bars. It's kind of like anywhere else in the country. Every other corner seems to have a 7-Eleven. Here in Vegas, we have a grill and bar on the corner. It's just like a bar that serves food. And most of them have it's a restaurant and a bar. So you might have a restaurant with a bar attached, and you can eat in the bar. And it's not just like bar food, but a lot of times it's full menus. But they got a really good salad there, this chef salad. It's got these candied walnuts that go on there. So I think I'm going to go down there tonight. I'm going to have that salad. So I'm going to still have my cheat day today. But I'm going to be good. I'm just going to get a salad, and I'll try to put something on it, some kind of oil or dressing that's not blue cheese or ranch. Something a little better. But anyway, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to have my salad tonight anyway, so I'm going to still have my cheat day. I'm going to try to only eat half of it because it's a huge salad. And then I'll just deal with the after effects tomorrow. And tomorrow, the bench gets cleared off and starts getting used. Push-ups, still eating right, trying to limit my cheat days to maybe one a week, trying to not do the one depending on how things go. But that's about it for this week. So I will see you next week. But in the meantime, there might also be some videos from my Walker's Way stuff also on there. I know this is a little bit different from that. Walker's Way is more like home improvements and home repairs and how to do that. This is a little bit different. I probably should start a different channel for that, but yeah, I'm not gonna. So this is just be side videos to whatever else. It's my life, and that's my life, and this is my life, and that's how it's going to be. So I hope you like to stick around and kind of go along this journey with me and just follow me in my life for the next 35 weeks now. All right, I will see you next week. This is Uncle Bryan saying bye now. See, I just wanted to show you it's not the donut place. I had to mute the audio on this clip because of the music being played inside the bar. And if I aired it, well, then I'd get a copyright strike against me. So I'll just do a voiceover here. The parking lot is pretty full, so I don't know if there's going to be a spot for me in here tonight. We're going to find out. Just letting you know, it's divided up into two sections. Over here is the restaurant, and through this door, over here is the bar. I'm going into the bar. And here's that awesome salad I was telling you about. It's got everything. Look at that. You got cucumbers and hard-boiled eggs and some ham and turkey, and there's cheeses and tomatoes, and I even think there might be some lettuce in there somewhere. And down on the bottom, they got these awesome candied walnuts that make it taste so good. And then I got, some balsamic vinaigrette dressing to stay away from the ranch and the blue cheese I normally get, because I'm trying to be good. And then I sit at the bar for my dinner. That way I can play a little video poker while I'm eating. And I didn't get a royal flush tonight, but hey, look at this. I got a 5 of a kind, and another 5 of a kind, and another 5 of a kind, in addition to a lot of other stuff. So it was pretty good. Well, that wasn't a bad night. So it was a good meal, so that was a nice cheat. And no, I didn't save half of it. I ate the whole salad. Salad doesn't really save very well, but that's a good cheat meal. Plus, I had a pretty good time at the machine, so it paid for my meal and for the tip for the bartender, and I still ended up with more money in my pocket as I'm leaving than I walked in with. So now it's time for me to say, this is Uncle Bryan saying bye now.